The base difference between an ordinary man and a warrior is that a warrior takes everything as a challenge, while an ordinary man takes everything either as a blessing or a curse. Now, very rarely do I get the opportunity to give advice and then immediately have to take it. Well, this is one of those situations. Last night, I recorded a podcast based on that quote by Don Juan from Tales of Power, only to come in this morning when I do my editing and publish to find out that there was no audio. Um, Apparently, I had muted my software. And so it was the entire time of me just lip syncing, right? Fantastic. So, all right, well, the warrior sees the challenge while the ordinary man sees things as a curse. So I'm like, all right, fine. You know what? It's an opportunity for me to redo it. And, it just didn't quite capture the same flair that I had the night before, but it was pretty good. Only to find out that when I had rebooted my computer, reinstalled my software, that it had switched devices. So there still wasn't audio. So here we are at take 3. So hopefully this one will be really, really good. Wish me luck. And I'll see you after the intro. Welcome to my journey of self-discovery, life balance, career success, and business creation. This podcast works to answer the question of how successful professionals like us stop drifting and get focused on keeping our careers and businesses growing rapidly while having a full, balanced, and vibrant life that we absolutely love. What we call the Third Power Life. And this is the Third Power Life Podcast. There is absolute power at being able to laugh at yourself and, what is it? Blessed is he who can laugh at himself, for he shall never cease to be amused. So the difference between an ordinary man and a warrior. I love this quote because it does talk to something that is I've experienced many times in my life, that most of the time we look at things that happen to us as either it's a blessing or it's a curse. Something good happens, we get a raise or we get promoted, and it's like, woohoo, I'm on top of the world, right? Something bad happens, you lose your job or somebody gets sick or what have you, and it's like, oh God, it's the end of the world. I've been cursed. And the warrior, that third power knight that I talk about, takes things in a different way. You don't get too excited when things go well because you know that eventually life comes back. And at the same time, when things get really bad, you don't despair. And so it's knowing that everything that happens for a reason. And sometimes those reasons are really hard to figure out. Right? And everything that happens like that is an opportunity. That's why as a warrior, we meet it as a challenge. A third power knight, everything that happens to us is an opportunity for us to improve ourselves, to launch, to use those obstacles as launching pads for ourselves, for our purpose, for the things that we want in our life. I look back to 2001, 2002, and in a 3-month period, I had the end of my marriage. Was laid off from my job, and my father died in a 3-month period. And, I felt like, oh my God, right? I've been cursed. It's the end of the world. I mean, I went into some depression and it was a terrible time. And then, eventually I was able to kind of channel that inner warrior, that knight, and use those experiences for good. I mean, that's the reason I'm here. That's the reason we're talking. It's how I created my life triad system. So many good things came from those trials, from those difficulties, from that just really shitty time, right? And I realized that I use those things as a springboard forward. And what I'm going to tell you is Bad stuff's going to happen and good stuff's going to happen. And both of them are there to move you forward. Both of them allow you to continue your quest, to make progress on your quest. That's what a knight does. He takes defeat and he takes success, both, to move forward. You learn from your defeats, you learn from your successes. It gives you skills, sometimes gives you some really weird coping mechanisms, but use them. Use what's given to you. Everything that comes to you is a gift. Sometimes it's really hard to see in the moment, but I'm here to tell you, believe me, I have been through more than my fair share of shit, right? And the reality of it is that every single time, there was a lesson to learn, there was a way to move my life forward, and there was a way to continue my quest. So if you're in good times, awesome. But don't forget that their life has ups and downs. Rejoice in the good times, but not over much. Don't despair in the downs because it's coming right back. Learn the lesson that there is there for you, and know that you have everything that you need to have an amazing life. So take the things that come, like the warrior, use it to springboard you positively into your future. And that is how you live your life to the third power. Until tomorrow, my friends. I'm glad you enjoyed this podcast. Please let us know what impacted you in today's episode. You can join our Discord or Facebook community to connect with like-minded people that want a real third power life. You can go to thirdpowerlife.com or look in the show notes for links. And remember, hit that like, subscribe, and rate button for the Third Power Life podcast. Until next time.